Hey guys, so I wanted to make a video on how to play the bass part from Milkshake, MonoNeon's bass part in Milkshake. And the particular riff that I'm talking about is the kind of bridge, funky whammy pedal riff on their live performance. And so here's a clip of him playing it.
Put your hands together like this. Everybody, put your hands together like this. Fellas, let's go.
So yeah, that riff sounds awesome, super funky. You can hear he's using the whammy pedal, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But first I just want to break down how he plays it. You know, I slowed down the video to see what he was doing because it's kind of hard to figure it out just by hearing it. I'll just play the riff slow without the whammy pedal so you can just hear what the notes are. Then I'll talk about what he's doing. Starting with this thing. So that's 3rd fret on the D, and then 3rd fret on the E. And then he's going the octave. So it's like, that's the first part. And then from there, after that, he's sliding up to the 9th fret. He's doing the 9th fret, and then 10th fret on the G, and then back to the 9th fret. And so after he slides, I'm pretty sure he does like a pull off, just the open D. Yeah, so the pull off to the open D, and then he's doing 5th fret on the D, and then 5th fret on the E. Breaking down the fret numbers, it's 3rd fret on the D, 3rd fret on the E, 5th fret on the D, and then 3rd fret on the A, and then hammer on to the 5th fret on the A, and then 5th fret on the D. So we have and then sliding to the 9th fret on the D, and then 10th fret on the G, and then back to the 9th fret on the D, and then pull off, open D, and then 5th fret on the D, and 5th fret on the E, and then you repeat it. So here's the whole thing really slow. And then for the right hand, or for him it's his left hand, but for me it's my right hand, normal people. It's just kind of, I don't know, I just played it the way that it sounded. He's pretty much doing, he has his thumb for the higher strings and his middle finger for the lower strings, but it's the other way around for me. Okay, so here you can see what I'm doing with my right hand while I'm playing it. So I'm going to play it slow, and then you can see it. just pluck the first note, and then you're muting it with your hand, and then you play it with your thumb, and then the middle finger again, and then thumb, and you're hammering on the other part, and then you pluck the middle finger again. So, and then thumb, and then middle finger, and then thumb, and pull off, and then middle finger and thumb. So you pretty much just have to know the pattern of the notes, what the pattern of the notes is, and your hand will kind of fall into place by what the notes are playing. You can also just kind of watch him and mimic his hand movements and just kind of replace his thumb with your middle finger and replace his middle finger with your thumb. And then, the last piece to put in is the whammy pedal. And the whammy pedal is just, he's just pressing it down on the 1 and the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like down, and then he pushes it back up or pulls it back up for the next note. So and then he does the same thing when he slides up. So it's kind of hard. So yeah, he presses it down on the first part. It's up there, and then he presses it back down as he's sliding. It's really hard. I just learned this riff, and I wanted to show it to you guys, but it's hard. It's hard for me to do it. I need to practice it. He's got a really strong left hand, and he's just really accurate with it, and it's challenging, but it's fun. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the riff. This is my interpretation of it. It might not be the exact way that he plays it, but it sounded right to my ear. And maybe I'll break down some of his other riffs, pretty much ones that I can play, because most of them I can't. When they play Milkshake for the Echo Sessions set, he does a different riff in that part, and he uses the whammy as well. But I might break that down, because that one sounds really cool, but I need to learn it. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give a comment and a like, and subscribe. I don't really have a schedule for my videos at all, but I just thought this would be a cool little bass video to put out, and I'll put out more in the future, so stay tuned.